Hey guys, CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. Sitting here in my house, got a cup of coffee, and we got some air conditioning in here. But anyway, what we're looking at is a Smith & Wesson 642 Airweight chambered in 38 Special Plus P. And the reason I got this thing right here was we went to the range with my wife a couple weeks ago. What we went to the range with was a Walther PK380, and subsequently ended up shooting the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm. Now, one of the reasons I picked the Walther PK380 was the ergonomics. That thing has an awesome grip on it, and she really liked the way it felt. But once we took it to the range with all the different features and operations, hammer fired, the safeties, slide, all the different little things that have to happen for that thing to go off, she was not really comfortable with it. Then we went to the Smith & Wesson M&P that striker fired, much simpler, doesn't have a safety on it, doesn't have a hammer, she doesn't have to worry about those things. She felt really comfortable with it. And I said, what makes you feel comfortable about this? She goes, the simplicity of the operation. So we walked over and said, hey, let's take a look at some other things. What do you feel about like this revolver here? She goes, I like that. So, okay. So anyway, took that Walther PK380 to my local gun shop, the Arms Room, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he had this, taken this in on trade just a few days ago, I guess. And the funny thing is that when I was doing the widest things got to go down the road for the Walther PK380, I was giving it hell because I was like, yeah, I think a laser on a pistol is ridiculous. You don't really need one. And this guy right here is equipped with the Crimson Trace laser grips, which actually is nice because the sights on the Smith & Wesson 642 are actually horrible. Now this guy right here is basically just a point and shoot type deal, and there's not a whole lot of details on it, but you can actually put a good group together with this guy. I've shot this firearm before. My sister actually has this guy, but I'm not really a big fan of those sights. All right, so let's talk about a couple things real quickly. From the ergonomic standpoint, and she really enjoyed the way the grip felt. I handed this to her. She was like, oh my God, I love that thing. The only thing that she had an issue with was the trigger pull. And I told her, so basically that is the built-in safety features of this gun. She was like, is there safety on it? And I said, other than that built-in little lock that Smith & Wesson did to keep the government off their ass, no. But the trigger in itself is a safety feature because of the trigger pull. You really have to, it's not like a 2.5 pound or your feather trigger, but you really have to make a conscious effort and decision to fire this handgun. All right. Let's talk about a couple other things, the features of the gun. It is hammerless, which is very smooth. It's streamlined. It's easy to operate. That's what makes it ideal for the home, a home protection gun, and or carry a concealed gun for somebody who doesn't like to carry, oh, I don't know, one of these things. So that's what makes it perfect and ideal for somebody who is just getting into the firearm business and learning the industry. So that's why we got this thing. Not only that, but the Crimson Trace, okay, I know. The Crimson Trace laser grips are absolutely phenomenal. This laser right here, we took it outside in this hot sun yesterday, and as long as you were shining it somewhere where there was not sunlight shining directly on something, 150 feet away without any problems. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe how bright it was. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna, well, I'll just leave it on there for resale value. Only problem that I had with this guy right here is it was missing a nut right there on that screw, but I don't think that'll be an issue down the road. We'll go ahead and get that replaced, no big deal. Loading the thing's very simple, 5 rounds in the chamber. Got a little 1 3/4 barrel or 1.5 inch barrel. I don't know the specifics on that. All right, let's talk about how much this thing weighs real quickly. Everybody likes to know how much it weighs. 15.4 ounces empty. So pretty easy to carry around. But my sister has one of these things, and I've shot it and I absolutely loved it. I mean, it's a great defensive weapon, very well made. I mean, it's Smith & Wesson. You're not gonna find a lifetime warranty no matter who owns the damn thing. So guys, there it is. That's the evolution of moving from the Walther PK380, which was a really complicated firearm, to something that's very simple and easy to use. This thing retails with the Crimson Trace grips for about $649, $650. I've seen them ridiculously as high as $700, but I wouldn't pay that much for it, and I didn't. So, all right guys, with that being said, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so. We got a lot of cool videos coming out. We got a lot of stuff from the past. And as always, I end the videos like this. Support your boys in blue. God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. This freedom is not free. It's CodaBoy32. out. Very nice.